Gegard Mousasi made his promotional debut at Bellator 185 on Friday at the Mohegan Sun Arena in Unca, against former champion Alexander Shlemenko. Mousasi got the win, but took a beating in the process. Mousasi's game plan went out the window in the opening round after Shlemenko landed a left hand that nearly closed Mousasi's right eye. The former UFC contender immediately looked to get the fight to the ground. He got Shlemenko down and took the Russian's back. Shlemenko defended the submission attempt and got back to his feet only to be grounded again. Mousasi looked for several submissions but was unable to find a finish. In the second frame, Mousasi had difficulty taking Shlemenko down in the early going. Midway through the round, Mousasi secured a takedown and took Shlemenko's back. He worked to lock on a rear naked choke, but Shlemenko's submission defense proved effective. In the final round, Shlemenko opened up with his strikes. He landed a spinning back fist and combinations. At one point, Mousasi fell to his back. Mousasi absorbed big shots in the third frame, but survived. After 15 minutes of fighting, the judge scored the fight for Mousasi by unanimous decision to the sound of boos from those in attendance. "He's a big puncher," said Mousasi following the win. "It was 2-1. I had a lot of pressure coming in, the eye shut down and I had to fight on instincts." Trending greater than Gegard Mousasi bruised in victory. Bellator 185 fight highlights. In the co-main event, Neiman Gracie finished late replacement Zach Busha by submission in the second round. Gracie secured an early takedown in the opening round and worked for a rear naked choke. Busha defended well and reversed the position, but found himself still in danger by the submission specialist. Gracie took Busha down again in the opening moments of the second frame. He secured a body lock and softened Busha up until an opportunity to sink in a choke presented itself. Busha tried to defend the submission attempt, but eventually tapped out to a neck crank. Boxing standout Heather Hardy made her second mixed martial arts appearance on the main card against Christina Williams and tasted her first defeat inside the cage. Hardy was bloodied and battered by a kick to the face from Williams. The ringside doctor called a halt to the bout 2 minutes into the second frame. Bellator 185 Mousasi vs. Shlemenko results. Main card: Gegard Mousasi def. Alexander Shlemenko by unanimous decision 2928, 2928, 2928. Neiman Gracie def. Zach Busha by submission neck crank at 227, R2. Christina Williams def. Heather Hardy by TKO doctor stoppage at 200, R2. Ryan Quinn def. Marcus Urin by unanimous decision 2928, 2928, 2928. Lisa Blaine def. Anna Juliton by split decision 2928, 2829, 2928. Preliminary card: John Lopez def. Billy Giovanella by unanimous decision 2928, 3027, 3026. Kevin Carrier def. Jose Antonio Perez by unanimous decision 3027, 3027, 3027. Vovka Clay def. Frank Sforza by submission guillotine choke at 117, R2. Don Shanis def. Matthew Denning by TKO punches at 450, R1. Jordan Young def. Alec Cuban by submission triangle choke at 244, R1. Costello Van Steenis def. Steve Skurzit by submission strikes at 252, R1. Joaquin Buckley def. Vinicius de Jesus by split decision 2928, 2829, 2928. Pete Rogers def. Timothy Wheeler by submission guillotine choke at 037, R1. Dean Hancock def. John Benaduce by TKO strikes at 338, R1. Follow MMAweekly.com on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram.